welcome back to my channel. It is lovely to have you here. Today is the 6th of January. Can you believe we're almost a week into 2025? How are you all doing? Are you going okay? So the last week, as a family, we've been full of cold, on the verge of flu. So we've had aches and chills, but not enough to say that it was flu. It's sort of a really heavy cold. So we have generally slobbed on the sofa. The children have been in their bedroom. I say children, they're grown-ups now basically, but they've been in their bedrooms. The dogs have had minimal walks, but seeing as it's been very miserable weather, they've not minded that at all. Oh, hello, speaking of which, one's come over to say hi. So Bo, mummy's busy, sweetie. Bo. Sorry about that, the dogs did not want me to be filming. I've just given them a treat to quiet them down. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so as a result of us all being ill, I did something that I didn't think was possible, which was finish a project. I'm the queen of not finishing projects. I seem to have this block when it comes to finishing a project. So like I said, we've been sat on the sofa doing absolutely nothing, and I kind of got a bit inspired by my Crochet Society box, and we got some beautiful yarn in there from the West Yorkshire Spinners Company, and I didn't want to use that yarn because I want to use that yarn to do the it was a headband that I wanted to do out of that box. Sorry if my throat goes a bit funny, I'm still a bit mucusy, quite gross, sorry, TMI. So I went on the West Yorkshire Spinners Company website, and they've got so many free patterns on there, guys, and one of the patterns that I saw on there was for this. It's a hat, it's a little beanie, and it is the Colour Lab DK Future Dreams Knit and Crochet pattern, 100% free. It is, I believe, in collaboration with a charity, so if you were to purchase the Colour Lab DK, it's a specific colourway that they've come up with and it supports the charity. Obviously I haven't got that yarn, but I did use the pattern. So I've got so much DK yarn. That's all DK. I've got another unit DK over there. I've got DK cakes over there. I've got DK yarn coming out the wazoo. So I never use it. Okay, Pepper. And I figured, you know, I'm doing nothing. I'm sitting on the sofa. Why don't I try something new? So this is what I made. It is not good, but it's finished. So we made this beanie. I've not done the flower. I'm not a flower person. And normally when I do a beanie, my beanies, I do the folded brim, sort of rib beanie. I say when I do them, I've got 3 and they're not finished. They're all waiting to have the back sewn up or the pom-pom put on, something, ends woven in. I don't finish projects. I'm the queen of procrastination. So when I finished this, I was super chuffed. So this is what it looks like. It's done its blocking technically. My dog's now going crazy. One of them. Hello. It is 3 days later. It is January the 9th. It is it's 9:30 in the evening. My dogs did not want me to film the other day. They were just going crazy. I tried about 4 more times that day, and every time I got the camera out, it was like, let's put on a show for mum. It was madness. So anyway, work, life, everything else got in the way. I'm back. I showed you the hat that I'd finished. Miracle upon miracle, I finished another project. So we're still not feeling 100%. As a result, we have been chilling in the evening. We've started rewatching Lost, of all things. Haven't watched that since when? Oh gosh, like early 2000s? Was that when it came out? Yeah, so long ago. But it's on Netflix. So we were like, yeah, let's put it on background sort of entertainment. Is it entertaining? I don't know. I don't know if I liked it the first time round. I don't know if I like it the second time round. But it's going on. It keeps us busy. But importantly, I don't need to sit and concentrate when I watch it. So I crocheted a little donut plushie. Super proud of this one. So again, this was a free pattern. I was thinking of what I could make, and I didn't want to do anything wearable because it's just hassle. When you don't want to sit and plan out colourways and whatever it's just, I didn't want to do it. So I have, as you all know, I like to purchase secondhand yarn. So I buy a lot of my yarn off Facebook Marketplace, off eBay, and a lot of it is people just bagging up their yarn, having a stash clear out, and me buying it for like 20 quid, and I don't know what I'm going to get in there. So I've got quite a lot of chenille yarn. Is that what this is? Sort of, yeah, a lot of it's the Aldi baby fluffy type stuff. I'm never going to use it as a wearable. I have made a few scrunchies for my niece with it. It's about the only project I ever finish as a scrunchie, because you know it's finished in what, 20 minutes. So I have a lot of that in, and I'm never sure what to do with it. At Christmas I saw one of the crochet people that I follow on YouTube. I'm trying to think who it was now. Oh, who is it? Her name's Sarah. I can't think what her channel's called. I'll link it down below. She did a tutorial for a gingerbread man, and I really wanted to make the gingerbread man. Then I got poorly and it was just not going to happen. It was quite labour intensive and a pattern that you had to follow along, and it was a video, and I knew I wasn't going to do it after I'd bought the yarn. I bought the yarn, I was going to make it. So I purchased from the range some brown yarn. It was £4.99 I think a skein. It's really cheap. I think they might even do it on like 2 for £8 or something like that. It's really nice actually to work with. I used a green skein of it a while ago to do a leggy frog for my son, which I didn't finish, he did. I got so far into it, and it's the weaving in the ends, it's the finishing up, it's the putting the eyes. I don't like putting eyes on amigurumi. I always get them in the wrong place, they just don't look right. So I will happily make the shell, which I did, and I believe the leggy frog, we left it unstuffed because he liked it as like a lovey. So it's a bit like a deflated beanbag, but my son likes it. It's on his bed, and yeah, so I used the green previously from the range, really liked it. When Sarah did the pattern for the gingerbread man, I was inspired, I wanted to do it, and my husband's work is right near the range, so I regularly I'll go for a walk around when I go to pick him up, and they had brown, and it was like gingerbread brown, so I was like, yeah, I'll get that, I'll make this gingerbread man, of course I will. The queen of finishing projects. So I bought it and I didn't do it. I will say I was very poorly, so I'm giving myself an out there. Anywho, the other night had lost on. I was like, I want to crochet. What can I crochet? What have I got? I didn't want to put the lights on, so I wanted something easy. So I figured this stuff, it works up quick and I can just do it. So I spotted this yarn out of the corner of my eye and I thought, right, let's have a look. And in my phone I've got bookmarks. Whenever I see a free pattern I quite like the look of, I bookmark it, and I had a free pattern for a donut cushion. Now this is the small size. The pattern also includes a medium and a large size, but as I said, I'm the queen of procrastination. I wanted something quick and easy. This took me an episode and a half of Lost, so about an hour and a half, an hour. That was in a very dimly lit room and I wasn't really paying attention. So it's brown yarn. The white is a lighter yarn, so it's not quite as thick. I don't know if you can see on the stitches there. And then I had a load of the Aldi baby stuff, like I've said before, in like these pastel-y colours. So I've done like the sprinkles in that. So I finished a second project within a week. This is like unheard of. I have been crocheting since April, I want to say April, March or April time this year, last year, 2024, and I don't finish things. I have good intentions. I will start out on a project, I will ask people what they want me to make them, and yeah, ask people what they want me to make for them, and I will start them, and then I get waylaid or another project will catch my eye and I want to do that one. So that's what I do. I'm useless, I always have been. Probably got a bit of ADHD, but being 40, we didn't get it diagnosed. It wasn't a thing in the 80s. Anywho, I would like to show you this. I will link this pattern down below. I will link the pattern to the hat down below. And I will end this video with a question for you guys. So pop your comments down below. What are your plans for this year? Do you have any plans? Do you want to do something big? I'm not going to set myself a big goal. I will say I want to try and finish more patterns because I do feel chuffed. I do. I made this. I finished it. It's a finished project. It's not now sat in a basket full of whips, and it is actually finished. So I want to make a point of trying to finish projects. I will probably do another video with my whips. Shall we frog it or finish it? I think that's what we need to ask ourselves. I have got a lot of whips, a lot of big whips. As I said, I like the idea of things, but I don't like the doing of things. So what are your goals for this year? Do you have big goals? Do you have small goals? Do you have any goals? If you do, pop them in the comments, and I would love it if you would give me a like and a subscribe. I would love it if I can get this channel monetized this year. That'd be really cool for me. I do work part-time. I'm in a work uniform now. But if I could get a little bit of extra money from this, I could drop my hours down there and I can be more present with my children and the dogs, who have just woke up, even though it's 9:30 at night and they're usually going to sleep now. So I will end this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I do hope to see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.